Hey everybody, Dan here for Argo Comics. We are here with another indie monster haul, and we have a big stack of indie comics to get to for this month. And I have to start off by saying this month is kind of special. Uh, Here we have a copy, not available with my other releases, Argo Comics Pinup Special, okay? So this was the first thing I had published, kind of a pinup book. Here's some great pieces. Shazarath by Jim Calafiore, Gladiatra by Bill Mouse. Just pinups. You had the character names, kind of an introduction to the characters, a little description of them. It was pretty much an introduction to the characters before there was even any stories. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up. I'm going to try to get it over here. Yep. If you can make that out. July 2005. So now being July 2020, that's 15 years of publishing. Celebrate the 15 years. If I had a little like New Year's Eve noisemaker, I'd use that right now. But hey, this is Mitch Ballard cover front and back. It was followed up by the Pinup Spectacular into the Argo Comics Anthology, which was a six-issue miniseries that also had many of these characters, but in stories. Let's see. I mean, the Pinup Special here. This was actually one of my like early drawings of Argo 5, so I included that. Okay, I do art myself, but if anyone knows Argo Comics, we do put out a good amount, far more than I would be able to draw. So I've mostly limited myself to writing, editing, and publishing, and being pre-press and marketing. So I'm doing. Here's another piece that I did. That's Quintama from the Paladins. So I had done that piece as well. Um, we even had Sorority of Power in this one. Here's a piece of Mushka by Francesco, with the exclamation point Francesco, the original Francesco, not to be confused with Francesco Francavilla, who came in a little later. Uh, Francesco did this wonderful Mushka piece, Mushka being a character from Sorority of Power. There's a lot of great artists in here. Ooh, Tim Vigil did a Jackknife. Jackknife is a character in the Death Squad Reserves. That's my drawing of another Mysteria. She's another member. See, the names are all down there. This isn't on Indie Planet. I usually offer a limited. I don't have many left. It was printed quite a while ago, as we said, 2005. So I usually spring some out on a Kickstarter here and there to allow people to grab one of those. I've seen them on Amazon and eBay, but for some reason they're very high priced. I guess because it wasn't a general release. Mostly convention sales I did on that, and as you can see, there's some good names. Um, but talking of Bill Mouse, who was in that, okay, in 2005, that's how long I've, I guess, been working with Bill. Bill's the main artist on Sorority of Power. We have rotating artists throughout beyond that, but he also, of course, is known for his own creator, own character, Nero X, and this is Nero X Reborn. Okay, this was a. Let me see. I think it's on the cover here somewhere. Yeah, artist proof edition. So this is number 2. I had number 1, number 2 now, uh, and put out. If you can see that, Entity Comics. Okay. Bill is among my favorite artists, which means I'm so fortunate to have him doing Sorority Power. We have an issue in progress right now. So as you can see, he's busy with a lot of projects, so we'll get that as soon as possible. There's Nero X, Bill's creation, and I have yet to read it because I just got it in the mail. But I mean, the artwork, as always, is phenomenal. Excellent colors, letters, everything is top quality. That's why I like these physical copies, give you a little look at the artwork. And in this issue, we have a couple pinups by Thad Rhodes, who, when I did New York Comic Con with Bill, we had a table there a number of years. Thad was there as well. And these pinups by Thad are just remarkable. He does some amazing, amazing work. And we also have in this book a couple cosplayers. Okay, so we have cosplayers here. Their names are below, and cosplayer back cover. So I don't know if that's going to be in the general release or just the artist proof edition. But Near X Reborn. I mean, if you search, there's a ton of Near X back issues available. If you want me to make a specific recommendation, I would say get all of them. Okay? Now, we have, well, this is actually the back cover I got in the plastic. Let me open up this bag and board. Well, actually, either of them. I mean, it's a flip cover, but I want to show the title. It's actually YEET Presents. So we got Storm Owl here. Okay? And then we got Black Fury on the other cover. Okay, Black Fury to build a team. So I'm thinking there's a team being formed. Storm Owl. I made a Facebook comment that this looks like Storm Owl Adventures in Babysitting. He's got a whole bunch of kids there. Let's see. As I said in other indie hauls, YEET is somewhat of a anthology, black and white, sometimes on newsprint. I believe they put out a post that the current printer is stopping the newsprint, so they may, I mean, this is not newsprint, but it's nice and it has good paper quality, showing the blacks. Let's see, that's Elves. That's a story that we start off with. I have not, again, read this issue either. Oh, no, actually, Elves, it must be a Storm Owl story, because Storm Owl's within that. I always like to, like, as I said, show some preview art for you. Really nice work. I've read the other Storm Owl chapters. It's been great. It's a brother and sister duo who find a costume of this Storm Owl and adopt the identity. He's kind of like on the field in the costume. She's usually at a home base talking through a mic. And then, as I said, on the other side, we got Black Fury building a team. So, looks like he's going to team up with some other characters. There's a lot of action, and you can see again, very cool quality of work being done here. Yeah, usually, I mean, this issue, well, no, there's more than two stories. We got a, let's see, Brute. Okay, Brute. Not Brute from Fabergé. Brute. Okay, it's a story. It's within here. Brute, I believe it's probably that little bear. And I don't think Sam Jones as Flash Gordon shows up. But That is Brute, I'm guessing. Okay, again, I haven't read this. I look forward to doing so. See, let's see. There's another story back here that is very nice. Okay, didn't see a title on it, but just very nice. I think YEET is almost like an artist showcase here. That again, uh, just to show off in that black and white. They do have some color sometimes. Show off in black and white that craftsmanship. Uh, I think William Mesner's Loeb is involved in this a lot. Craftsman. Um, so you get that craftsmanship that a purist will really enjoy. Um, yeah, talking about William Mesner's Loeb. Here's a pinup. Okay, pencils are by Mike Jones, and then it's inks. Mr. Monster. Michael T. Gilbert's Mr. Monster. Okay, we got a great pinup there. That Mike did a fantastic. William did an amazing job with the inking. One of my favorite indie superheroes. So how can you go wrong? You can see they also have a letters column, just like back in the day, because this is put out by people like myself, old guys who like old comics. So YEET, available on Patreon. All right. Also, Kickstarter, Indiegogo. No, it might have been Indiegogo, which I'm not usually on. But go. I believe I had this one, Perfect 10, by my friend Dave Brink. Okay. Pal Rodricks did the art. Daniel Rodriguez, a colorist I was working with for a short time, did the colors, along with HDE doing the letters. Yes, doing the letters. Pow did, I think, Argo 5. Pow Rodricks did Argo 5 issue 18, I believe. And number of covers and pinups throughout. So this has a story by him. Here's a piece of artwork that you probably saw in some preview images. Very cool. Great work all around by the team. Yeah, so this one, again, I backed. We have a pinup section with a lot of great art as well. Also including Argo 5's artist, Leo Gondam, doing that great pinup right there. And sorority, there's like an Argo 5 double spread here. You got Argo 5's Leo Gondam, and we got Sorority Power's Bill Mouse right here, back to back. So this, again, top quality production, and you can see that the reading pause out of control, so I've yet to get to it, but I look forward to doing so. Also, it's summer. I've been working some extra hours, so it makes it a little tough. But now, quite honestly, I'm not usually a big Zenescope purchaser, but I did like this cover. Because I do enjoy, Mike Dooney's work. I think I got a pinup from Mike Dooney and a Sorority of Power one quite a while ago at a convention. So he's continued to do fantastic work. So he did that cover, and I was pleasantly surprised because a lot of times covers, the interiors don't always match up. But I thought this interior work was very nice as well. So even though I don't even know, let's see, which issue is this? Is this, oh, it's a one shot, that's good. So I'll be able to just take it on by itself without having missed a bunch of issues or anything. But like I said, the cover made me splurge there for the one time. Let me just get to a company that I am more of a regular purchaser of, and that is Antarctic Press. Um, if you follow me on social media, actually they had put out a call for Indie Wars being a crossover with the Ninja High School characters, a big story with a lot of indie creators. I was fortunate enough to get in on that, so you will have a chapter in that written by me uh, where the Argo 5 characters are meeting up with Ninja High School characters. A bunch of my friends are involved in that as well. Andrea Alex, Alexandre Calejo did the art on that on my chapter, with Paria Ply doing the colors, and Francisco Zamora doing the letters, being the regular letter of Argo 5. So we put together a great team to do a great chapter. Very excited about it. There is even a nod to Fred Perry's Gold Digger, along with Ninja High School, two of my favorite Antarctic Press books. And this book came out. It's I have the originals. Okay, Antarctic Press originally put Gold Digger, I believe, in well, maybe it was in magazine first, but then also black and white story. And this is kind of reprinting some of the early material, and with some of it being in color for the first time, I believe. I believe that's what the solicit, yeah, first time in color, because there is some black and white in this issue. So it says first time in color, but we do have some black and white. Um, Fred Perry has a chapter in Indie Wars as well. But yeah, Gina Diggers and Brittany, the two main characters, and Gold Digger, sci-fi, fantasy, adventure. Uh, really can't say enough good things about it. And I mean, they're up over 200 issues, so that longevity should tell you something, should be a hint. Um, but a newer title from Antarctic Press, which I get, Exciting Comics. Okay. So I guess this property, I forget what property that is. It is a public domain character, that male, um, which I guess came out in the 1940s, or 1940 actually. Let's see. And I think this is Dark Demon, another public domain character, which I think is a Dark Demon's actually Daredevil was the original name. Again, it's public domain, so I know Dynamite has done some work with Daredevil as well, which everyone doesn't call Daredevil because of the Marvel property, of course. I don't know what they call him in Dynamite, I forget. But just the Amazing Devil, I think they call him. And here he is in Exciting Comics. There's another story in the middle here. Okay. It's all good. I mean, Antarctic Press, in all their years, has been known for quality. And then they have another story that actually I know was in the earlier issues of Exciting Comics. This character right there. That's some pretty good artwork, I have to say. So, you know, they have a full catalog of, well, Indie Wars is actually on Kickstarter right now. So if you're an Argo 5 completist, you can pop over to Kickstarter, look up Indie Wars, or actually if you search Ninja, that'll probably be your first, because it's Ninja High School characters, And Indie has a lot of search results. Ninja will probably take you right to it. All right. So those are two Antarctic Press books. What else do we got? Okay, Femforce. Okay, that's 189. I have the earlier issues. Then I kind of, at one point they were $9.99. It was like a $10 comic. I kind of veered away from it. They started a Super Babes comic, I believe it's called. And that started from #1, and it was a regular cover price. So it had me intrigued to come back to check out what's been going on with Femforce. And I think that's Miss Victory. Yeah, I actually have this little thing here. Miss Victory, Paragon, Night Vale. Those are all characters that they've been publishing for a long time. Yeah, sometimes I see like a company start out and then they'll put out like Paragon, and you know, I don't know whether there's a trademark on Paragon or not, but sometimes if I see a name that's been used for that long a period of time, I kind of wonder, did the creator not maybe just Google search Paragon comic book and then just get this, cover of Captain Paragon, which AC published a while back. But yeah, they also have a cover here for 190. Yeah, that's 190. I mean, come on, that's quite a track run in itself. All right, so two of my favorite creators, the Hernandez brothers, put out Love and Rockets. Gilbert Hernandez, famous for his stories of Palomar and Heartbreak Soup, was one storyline in that was well received critically. He put out this Psychodrama Illustrated, and it's #2. I bought #1. I mean, anything that's going to have either of those brothers' name on it is something that I will get, because beyond art, my list of like top 10 writers is sometimes a struggle to fill out, and the Hernandez brothers are definitely within that, because a lot of writers will put out work ranging up and down, but the Hernandez brothers consistently are phenomenal storytellers. And let's see, because this actual issue, not so much for kids, so I'm not even sure I'm going to show something here. I mean, for a mainstream art style, you're probably not going to be bowled over. It's more like if you have an appreciation, maybe even for like, an Archie artist or something like that. It's more like a comic strip style, I would say, that he has over a comic book style. But the back cover here, it's more high art, I guess you would say. But I always enjoy everything the Hernandez brothers put out. Here's a book. Just remember seeing the solicit being interesting. Dos. Okay, I think it's, let's see. I'm not sure if it's a dose of drugs or dos meaning two, but I think that's without any. Again, more of a conceptual art here, style, more stylistic rather. There's like a little super team over there. I just remember reading this solicit and being impressed. There's a nice Kirby style double page spread here. Okay. Yeah, I guess dose is about drugs. Dose, meta drugs. It looked very interesting. And as you can see, the art looked very good. So I picked it up. First Defense by Absolute Comics. Okay, another one that I just had a solicit to go off of. I think they're well known for the White Widow. Yeah. White Widow is their big title. Jamie Tyndale involved in that. I didn't know what to expect with this. I think I looked up to try to find some preview art in this. And it did look good. I think it does look good. Looks like it's some superheroine and an alien. Nice art style. So I liked White Widow. I figured I'd pick it up. There's a backup story. Looks like a different artist maybe. And again, it looks like a pretty good art style there. So looks like it'll be an interesting book. Gonna try to get to this sooner than later. Yeah. Absolute Comics Group. Ooh, Dragonfly Man. Okay, I think this is from Ahoy Comics. I'm forgetting the name, that other one that they put out where it was kind of like, this is the same type of story, I believe, where heroes from different types of universe get swapped. So I think in the other one, it was kind of like a almost Adam West or Earth 2 type of hero trading places with a grim and gritty hero. So they traded places on their Earth, and I believe the same holds true for Dragonfly and Dragonfly Man. Looked good, so waited for the trade, got the trade. Talking about waiting for trades, kind of switched over to trades for Tarot. Okay, Tarot Origins. They have a large run. I don't know what issue they're up to, but Tarot's had a long run in itself, and I just enjoy trades usually more. This was a couple covers. You can see here they're showing most of the Tarot issues have two covers. So I guess they have each of them. Yeah, there's another one. Where did it just go? They're giving you each issue, but you're only getting each cover small. I wish they would kind of include cover gallery, something in the back to give you the full-size covers. But I guess they, don't want to kill the floppy sales completely. So yeah, if you're, you would usually get whichever cover the distributor sent to you, so it couldn't always be guaranteed. Unless you buy it as a back issue directly from them, then you can pick your cover. But as a trade, collects probably a number of issues that I already have. And, switching to trades, you're sometimes behind the curve. Again, just like the Hernandez brothers, Tarot and Broadsword Comics, not really a kid's thing, so you wouldn't buy it for your kids, but good reading for, an audience with, some mature themes in it. Yeah, this one I always, Savage Dragon, again, more so on trades now. Here's the covers. I don't know if they have all those covers full size within. But yes, I've been with, Savage Dragon since the beginning. So I continue. But again, having a preference for trades. Yeah, they did something. I could see on the cover also. They even did a mock-up of Doc Samson's first appearance. Doc Samson being one of my favorite of the big two characters. So he's obviously it looks like Doc Samson mixed with Tintin or something. Um, Maybe that's the joke. Indie character Ant, formerly Mario Gullies, he sold it, I believe, to Larson. Ant is in here, so it should be a good read. Heard a lot of talk. Of course, Robert Kirkman's great. Chris Samney is good art. So firepower. I must have read the solicit and felt it was worth getting. That Savage Dragon and that are both Image, but this is specifically Skybound. You know, Image is a bunch of different Eric Larson Studio, Top Cow, formerly Extreme, for Rob Liefeld's Todd McFarlane Studios. So Skybound being Kirkman's division. So we'll see. It looked interesting. And now, not a new release, but I was able to find an affordable copy since I have all the Ninja High School books. I have done like, I believe, backed over like 170 Kickstarters at this point, but early on I wasn't really on Kickstarter that much, so I kind of missed out on this giant Ninja High School collection. And honestly, it's kind of high priced now in the internet, so thanks to Midtown Comics for having an affordable copy. Most of what I've seen on eBay and Amazon are quite pricey, but I actually had an earlier collection, okay, in a little rougher shape, but an earlier collection. It's actually even full size. You can see there's a difference here in the sizing. So this is full size, the earlier collection, but this is called the Reunion Edition. And in actuality, having volume 2 of the Reunion Edition and matching them up in size on the bookshelf, I guess, kind of made me want number 1 in the Reunion Edition. The original one that's full size, I guess I might, I don't think I need both, so maybe eBay or someone messages me with a reasonable offer, because I do usually like full size reprints, and I usually like color reprints. I mean, the book was originally black and white, so that doesn't really matter in this sense, but I think it was Marvel Essentials that were black and white, and then Marvel finally put out, you know, what's it called? Are we going to actually have a Marvel book in the Indie Hall? Why not? Marvel put out the Epic collections, which were color, because I guess a lot of people are just going digital these days or whatever. So you got the Epic collections, which are color. And this is Daredevil Volume 1. And yeah, the Essentials, I think maybe early on I picked up a couple by mistake, not knowing they were black and white. And if it's been put out in color, I'd rather have it in color. If it was already put out in black and white, I'll take it in black and white. If they're colorizing black and white, even better. All right, so this was kind of a long indie haul. Please, please, please like the video, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out. You can even hit that bell to subscribe and get notified when the new videos are up, so you don't miss out on all these great indie books and my recommendations. So, keep coming back to the Argo Comics channel, and we'll let you know what's new in the world of indie comics. Take care.